Cardinal Secretary to me. I request Archbishop Edgar Bene Vera. I request Honorable Minister Alexei, please kindly be on the stage. Kindly stand for the national anthem.
भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड़ उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मांगे गाहे तव जय गाथा जन गण मंगल दायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे.
Now I welcome Sri M.R.M. Rao, IAS, Secretary to the Governor, to deliver his welcome speech.
Good morning to all of you from this historic building of Raj Bhavan, which has rich heritage value. I, on behalf of Honorable Governor of Goa, Sri P.S. Sridharan Pillai sir, welcome all the distinguished guests and high dignitaries, representatives of Holy Pope and holding different liturgical positions in the church. Your Excellency, Honorable Governor of Goa, Sri P.S. Sridharan Pillai sir, His Excellency Bishop George Kakat, the Cardinal-elect, His Eminence Philip Neri Antonio Sebastião do Rosário Cardinal Ferrao, Archbishop of Goa and Gami, His Excellency Archbishop Edgar Robinson Pena Para, Substitute of the Secretary of the State, His Excellency Archbishop Macrias, Cardinal-elect, His Excellency Bishop Flaviano Rami Alcabalan, Apostolic Visitor, His Excellency Auxiliary Bishop Simeão Fernandes, Monsignor Javier Domingo Fernandes Gonzalez, Chief of Protocol, Dr. Melanie Aldermieri, Dr. Alessandro Gallo, Dr. Daniel Narvis, Mrs. Stefania Capuzzo, and our Honorable Minister from Goa, Alexei, First Lady, and other distinguished dignitaries and guests and invitees and representative of electronic and print media and other social media. In fact, I am honored and privileged and blessed to welcome all the high dignitaries who are present here, to bless us who are present here, and Goans, Indians and humanity at large. We welcome you, sir. We will take this opportunity to welcome all the dignitaries. I will take just few of the initiatives, though Honorable Governor would not like to be mentioned, but we as an institution would like to place certain things before. The Honorable Governor has been helping the needy people of cancer and dialysis patients from his discretionary funds. He has spent personally sanctioned around Indian rupees 50 million to more than 2,000 needy cancer and dialysis patients. And he has been very concerned about environment, sustainability and other things, and taking the rich heritage of India, that is Bharat, to forward into different corners of the world. As a part of that, we have started several initiatives. Some of them are like these herbal gardens, and which is popularly known as bonsai, but word, a typical phrase has been given, that Vamana Vrishakala, which has been in existence in India, that he has proposed. And not just that, in fact, we are nourishing and keeping a cow shelter, which are protecting indigenous breed of cow, which is locally known as Shweta Kapila. And there are several other initiatives, but I think our Honorable Governor would personally say those things. I take this opportunity once again to welcome you all. Thank you.
Thank you, Sri Kamaram Ravuji. Now I request the Honorable Governor of Goa, His Excellency Sri P. S. Sridharan Pillai sir, to deliver his presidential address.
Respected Your Grace, Archbishop Mar Lord Jacob Kakat, the Cardinal-elect, Your Eminence Cardinal Philip Neri Rao, the Archbishop of Goa, Daman and Diu, Your Excellency Archbishop Edgar Pena Para, substitute for the Secretary of State of Vatican, Your Grace Archbishop Rolandas Macrich, Archpriest of Saint Mary Major Basilian and Cardinal-elect, Reverend Monsignor Flavino Rami Al Kabalam, Procurator of Syrian Catholic Church in Rome, Most Right Reverend Simeão Fernandes, actually Bishop of Goa, Dr. Melania Narmedia, Assistant for Apostles' Journeys, Reverend Monsignor Javier Fernandes, Chief Protocol Officer, Dr. Alessandro Gallo, Dr. Daniel Nardis, Miss Stefania Kupso, officials from the Baba Raj Bhavan, distinguished guests, and my dear friends. This is an auspicious moment in my personal life as well as the history of this great institution, Raj Bhavan of Goa. You see, this is the oldest Raj Bhavan in India, and in its tradition during the last 400 and more years is closely connected to Rome. And Christian activities are concerned. Jawaharlal Nehru in 1934, our Prime Minister, before becoming the Prime Minister, in his one of the important books, he stated that the Christianity, the Christian message came to India even before reaching Europe. I am not an expert in history, so I am not, anyway that comment is there. And present Prime Minister of India also, while inaugurating the 90th year birthday of Marthoma Metropolitan, that's a published item, also stated that AD 52, St. Thomas came to India and started this great tradition related to Jesus. So that history is there, and I am from Kerala, and of course our two newly elected cardinals are here, and I am remembering, I was always on umpteen times I visited Chaganasheri Bishop House. There are always lunch, breakfast, very good cooperation with me, even prior to become the governor of this state. The memories are with me. And of course, I am very happy to say that I invited our beloved George Jacob Kakat, the elect cardinal. Prior to that, he is going to assume his charge, according to my information, on 7th of next month. But he remembered that my earlier offer, and he is kind enough to accept it, and that is why I got this golden opportunity in my life. I think as far as Raj Bhavan, subject to correction I am saying, Raj Bhavans in India are concerned, this is the first time a delegation consists of high personalities from Rome, the holy place, visiting and giving an opportunity to the Goan people to celebrate this moment. As far as our Kakat Pidav is in our Kerala style, we are calling all of them as Pidav. So, his history also, while he was a student, he was the, I think, president or some officer of Catholic students movement in Kerala. From that period onwards, I can proudly say that was serving the people. Serving the people means serving the God. That concept was there, and charitable activities while he was a student is also within my knowledge, and such a personality. So for this purpose also, some drum or something, such things are then through my Jomon, the Honorable Cardinal elect suggested this will be a simple program. So that shows his mentality, and my mother country is concerned. This is a gift, high-placed gift given to our country by the Holy Father. And under such circumstance, our ministry is also here, but I have not mentioned you are part of this Raj Bhavan. So the change in the entire spiritual life, ideologies in the world, I have noted one aspect. You see, in 2015, Pope written a book, its in English name is The Name of God is Mercy. The name of God is mercy. And about few years back, Pope Benedict XVI also, God is Love, another book. And another book, Charity in Truth, published in 2009. All these classic books would go to show that the purpose, prayer to God, service to God, is actually through charity activities. I am from Kerala. I studied in a Christian school. I can say now Kerala is 10% literate state in India. First credit goes to missionaries and Christian institutions in Kerala for achieving this goal. Of course, different views may be there, but at the same time, cordial relationship between the people. In Goa and Kerala, I realized that, and that is why I am very happy, because church also visited by our guests. One more thing I would like to say, while evaluating the situation in India and its approach, I don't know even Syro Malabar Sabha people, or I will tell many of them. In 2019, when the present Chief Minister, Prime Minister, second time, he was elected with a majority. After swearing, within 2 days, he went to Sri Lanka. No press, nobody. I know that. Why he went to that Sri Lanka? I know that Suro Malabar Sabha and Latin Sabha and all other things, I am having very good relations with them also. But I would like to say, Indian Prime Minister's first visit after assuming charge in the second time to Sri Lanka was for pacifying more than 300 persons belongs to Christianity. They have not committed any crime, but they were attending in 2 or 3 churches for Easter celebration and prayer. They were killed. Newly elected, that Cardinal also. Sir, I would say one aspect. Nobody searched about that. That church is called Kakat Church. Nobody knows that. Kakat means Cochin. People from Cochin, from Siro Malabar Sabha, they went there, they started that church, and those people were killed mercilessly by I am not mentioning any religious name, but extremists. They are simply praying there. 342 persons according to my information. I don't know whether it is correct. Much pain in my mind. In Kerala also, the Lord prayed on the 3rd day for them. But our Prime Minister, without giving any publicity, visited that place, the relatives, and visited so many houses. And the India support, console them, and these are the things. Another thing also I want to, that's related to me. Well, I was the governor of Mizoram. First time in the history of our India and Indian Christianity as a whole, I took initiative for 3 cardinals, Oswald Gracious, Archbishop of Bombay, Cardinal George Alancheri, Cardinal Klimis Baba, Trivandrum. I invited all of them, and first visit to Prime Minister by all this. 4th person was laid up at that time, so he was not able to move over. And decision taken to invite Pope to India also decided by that meeting. And as a governor of Mizoram, governor's day-to-day activities I can't interfere, and the political activities also, the governor is not expected to participate. And subsequently that discussions and other things are going on. So cordial relation with Sarva Dharma Samabhav. All religions are equal. Dharma, it is called Dharma, and its own way is there, and we are reaching the truth. Only one truth, one God, but we are reaching by various ways. Egam Sat Vipra Bhagada Vadanti. Various ways are there, but reaching the truth. This is a message given by Swami Vivekananda also in that American World Conference of Religions. Anobhadra Kalavoyanta Vishandaga. I am happy. Let noble thoughts come from everywhere. We are prepared to receive it. And that is why I would like to say this is a moment, prestigious moment for the Goa Raj Bhavan. And through this visit we are giving a message to the entire world, including other parts of India also. I am very happy. I am thankful to all of you, and may God bless us. Thank you very much. Jai Hind.
Thank you, Honorable Governor of Goa, Sri P.S. Sridharan Pillai sir. Honorable Governor is so generous. Because of it, Honorable Governor Sri P.S. Sridharan Pillai wanted to greet the dignitaries with India's renowned hospitality by presenting each guest with a holy cross and a copy of the Bhagavad Gita, interpreted by luminaries like Mahatma Gandhi, Bal Gangadhar Tilak, Swami Vivekananda, Swami Chimayananda, and Annie Besant, which will also show the symbolic gesture underscored India's ethos of inclusivity and reverence for all faiths. Now I request kindly Honorable Governor to present the presentations to each and everyone. I will call the names accordingly. Please come forward and take the presentations. First, I request Your Grace Archbishop Mar George Jacob Kakat, the Cardinal-elect and the coordinator of the Apostolic Journey of the Pope Francis, to receive the gift. I would also add that Honorable Governor Sri P.S. Sridharan Pillai has already authored 250 books so far. And his latest book, which was released by the Honorable Chief Justice of India, D.Y. Chandrachud, Justice Chandrachud, is also included in the gift packet. Vaman Vrikshakala is an inquisitive nature of the Honorable Governor, which come out in this particular book. Thank you. Now I request Your Eminence Cardinal Philip Neri Ferraro, the Archbishop of Goa and Daman to kindly receive the gifts. Yeah. Honorable Governor says that books are already with him, but even then, the latest books are not with him. The latest books are not with him. Because he continuously writes. 250th book has already launched. Traditional Bharat tree. Thank you. Now I request Your Excellency Archbishop Edgar Penapara, substitute for the Secretariat of State, Vatican. He is the third highest person in the Roman Curia, and he is the highest in the hierarchy as third person in the Roman Catholic Church. I request. In Indian terms, he is the Home Minister of Vatican.
This is a traditional number for Goa. This is a Bhagavad Gita. Bhagavad Gita by Annie Besant.
Thank you so much. Now I request Your Grace Archbishop Ronaldas Makiriakas, Archpriest of St. Mary Major Basilica and Cardinal-elect like George Kakat, He is also another cardinal elect. Thank you very much. Now I request Reverend Monsignor Flavino Rami Al Cabalna, Procurator of the Syrian Catholic Church in Rome. Thank you very much. Now I request the Bishop from our land, Most Right Reverend Simeon Fernandez, Auxiliary Bishop of the land, Goa. Thank you very much. Now I request Reverend Monsignor Javier Fernandez, Chief of Protocol. He was also known to me earlier while I was in Delhi, non-changer. Thank you very much. Now I request Dr. Melina Iremiaria, Assistant for Apostolic Journeys. Thank you very much. Now I call upon Dr. Alexandro Gallo, Assistant for Apostolic Journeys, to come out the stage and receive the gifts. Thank you very much. Now I call upon Dr. Danieli Nardis, Assistant for Apostolic Journeys. Thank you. Thank you very much. Now I call upon Dr. Mrs. Stefania Capucho, the honor guest of Archbishop George Kakat. Finally, I call upon Honorable Minister of Goa Environmental, Mr. Alexio Securo, to receive the gratitude from the Honorable Governor of Goa. Thank you very much. Kindly be seated, all the dignitaries. Now I call upon Your Excellency, His Eminence, Philip Neri Cardinal Ferraro, to deliver a message for the gathering.
Your Excellency, Shri Sridharan Pillai, Honorable Governor of Goa, Mrs. Pillai, Lady Governor, Mr. Aleshu Sikera, our Environment Minister, all the dignitaries and members of the Vatican delegation, His Excellency Archbishop Edgar Peña Parra, our two cardinals elect, George Kakat and Rolandus Macriscus, His Excellency Bishop Flaviano Rami, Monsignor Javier Fernandez, Bishop Simeão, the other members of the Vatican delegation, Dr. Melania, Dr. Alessandro, Dr. Daniele, and Signora Stefania, all the dignitaries, ladies and gentlemen. I think the visit of the Holy See delegation to Goa is a matter of great joy for all of us. And I really appreciate and thank our Honorable Governor for hosting this reception in honor of this delegation from the Holy See. As you may know, this Vatican delegation came specially for the Episcopal ordination of the new Cardinal-elect from India, Archbishop, now Archbishop, he was ordained last Sunday on 24th of this month in Changanacheri. He's a priest from Changanacheri Diocese, and this Vatican delegation came to participate in his Episcopal ordination. And we rejoice that they thought of passing through Goa and also to pay respects to St. Francis Xavier, the solemn exposition of whose relics we are having these days. I thank the governor. Our governor, besides being a prolific writer, he's told me he has published almost 240 books, is a person who is committed to promote good relations with all communities. He's very committed to social causes. He has taken so many initiatives to reach out to the poor, to the needy, to the sick. I think he took the initiative of visiting all the houses which reach out to orphans, to children with disabilities. He has special love also for ecology. He has published books. So thank you very much, Your Excellency, for taking this initiative of hosting this reception in honor of the Vatican delegation that is visiting Goa. The Church in India and the entire country rejoices that among the 21 new cardinals nominated by Pope Francis, we have our Cardinal designate George Jacob Kakat, a son of India. As a priest, besides having worked in the diplomatic service, rendered diplomatic service, he has been for the last few years in charge of the papal journeys, apostolic journeys of Pope Francis. He has been responsible for organizing recently a long 12-day journey, I think, to 4 countries of Asia. And we are so happy that he has been nominated Cardinal, and with his nomination, he will be elevated to the Cardinalate in the ordinary consistory, which is scheduled to take place in Rome on the 7th of December. We'll have the joy to participate in this moment. And with his appointment, we have 6 cardinals in India. We had 5 cardinals, one of Syro-Malabar Church, Cardinal George Alancheri, one the head of Syro-Malankara Church, Cardinal Clemis, 3 of Latin Rite, Cardinal Oswald Gracious of Bombay, Cardinal Anthony Pula of Hyderabad, and myself. And now we have 6th one, Cardinal designate George Kakat. And with his appointment, India will have 6, which tells us that the importance that the Universal Church and the Holy Father grants to the Church in India. India has been known as a land with great respect for all religions, cultures, languages, traditions. And Goa has been known as a place of communal harmony. And the Church has contributed to nation building, especially in the fields of education, as already the Governor mentioned, the contribution of the missionaries to the apostolate of education in Kerala, but I think that holds good for the whole of India. The Church has contributed significantly for nation building, particularly in the fields of education, healthcare, and social service. And I'm so happy that we had this Vatican delegation to visit us, and we have two cardinals, Cardinal Rolandas Makriskas, both of them will be elevated to the cardinalate on 7th of the next month, December. We congratulate them, we assure them of our prayers. The Governor mentioned that he was instrumental in organizing the meeting of the three cardinals, Cardinal Oswald, Cardinal Clemis, and Cardinal Alancheri, with our Prime Minister, where they spoke also of the visit of the Holy Father. And now that we have Cardinal George Kakat, who is in charge of the apostolic journeys, I wish and pray that our Governor can play a significant role in ensuring that there is an official written invitation from our Union government to the Holy Father to visit India. I think that will be a very great blessing. Cardinal-elect George Kakat is in charge of the apostolic journeys. I think the visit of the Holy Father will gladden our hearts, and I know that Pope Francis is longing to visit India. I'm sure, Your Excellency, you can play a role in ensuring that an official written invitation is sent by our Union government to the Holy Father, so that all of us can have the joy of having the visit of Pope Francis to our country. Thank you. God bless you.
Thank you, Your Eminence. I just correct that. I'm just informing that the Honorable Governor has completed 250 books so far. Now I call upon Your Excellency Archbishop Edgar Pene Para, substitute for the Secretary of State, Vatican, to deliver his message.
Excellency, my voice is not the best, but I would like to thank you for this invitation in the occasion of the visit of the official delegation of the Vatican to India. I think the Cardinal underline the most important aspects on this occasion. I would like to, for my part, to underline the importance of the relation of the government of Goa, but the government of India, the dialogue, the cooperation that it is at the moment between the authorities of the civil authorities and the Catholic Church and other religions. We are in this moment of the world, in a moment that is necessary to reinforce dialogue. It's necessary to invest in communication among us. I'm convinced that in the countries, and I desire this for India, where the authorities and the church, the Catholic Church, but also the other religions, they spend efforts to talk each other. That is a the best way to bring the people and the country to a secure port. Yesterday, visiting the relics of St. Francis Xavier, I can show and touch with my experience how the government is working together with the church in order that the probably 8 million people, 800 lakhs people, they will visit during this year or these days, the relics of St. Francis Xavier, and I saw the young people working very hard together with the church. I want to thank you for that. I bring to you and to the government the blessing and the greetings of the Pope Francis. When I met him, he allows me to greet you and to greet logically the Cardinal and the entire church and the entire government in his name. When you will have time to come to Rome, welcome. And thank you very much. We are very happy that the Holy Father, he chose one very good priest, a very good man, that is Monsignor George, Archbishop George Kakat, that is the only one in the next consistory to be part. I mean, Monsignor George will represent the entire Church of India, but the entire people of India. That is a lot of people. Is a lot of people. He's 1,400,000,000 people, and we are happy that the Holy Father, he has in his heart India. He has in his heart Asia, because we know that the future of the world and the future of the church pass through India, through Asia, and these people. Then thank you very much.
Thank you, Archbishop. Now, today is the historic occasion celebrated by elevation of the Archbishop Kakat, who is at his 51, recently named by Cardinal by Pope Francis, a significant milestone for the Indian as a world, as just mentioned by Archbishop Penere. His meteoric journey from priesthood cardinal stands as a testament to his remarkable contributions to the church and society, especially for the country India. Now I call upon Archbishop George Jacob Kakat to deliver his message. I would like to say a jealousy. Now he is my 2 years senior in my college.
Honorable Governor Sri Sridharan Pillai, Mrs. Pillai, Honorable Minister, Your Eminence, Cardinal Ferrao, and we are blessed with the presence of Archbishop Edgar Peña-Para, distinguished guests, dear brothers and sisters. When I received the responsibility of coordinating apostolic journeys, that first time it was Archbishop Edgar Peña-Para who called me and asked me to take this responsibility. Of course, I was a bit confused whether I have that capability to do that. But His Excellency encouraged me And after that, one of the former ambassadors to the Holy See gave me a piece of advice. Monsignor, you don't worry about organizing apostolic journeys, because you just think that your grandfather is coming to your country and you take care of him as if it is your own father, as if your own grandparent, as if your own grandfather. Then I understood my mission, because I was brought up in a culture where we from childhood we learn that Madhur Devo Bhava, Pitru Devo Bhava, Guru Devo Bhava, Atithi Devo Bhava. So for us in our culture, mother, father, teacher, and the guest, they are equal to God. So after coordinating apostolic journeys, Pope gave me this responsibility and this gift that I receive as a proud son of India, because what I am, with my own defects and failures, but I feel that I am a proud son of India. And today, Honorable Minister, you opened your house for us, which was not compulsory for you, but that shows that there is place for you in your heart for us. That's why you opened your home, which is the home of also of the President of India. And also you mentioned about the concern and kindness of our Honorable Prime Minister, who is giving much value for the interreligious dialogue and the value of peace. Pope Francis, you know, His Holiness is a man of peace. His Holiness is striving a lot to establish peace in the world. His Holiness is a person of interreligious dialogue, who promotes dialogue even through the apostolic journeys. His Holiness is near to the poor, near to the marginalized. This cardinalship is a recognition of all the values that we live in India. We are people of peace. We are people of dialogue. We have a very harmonious interreligious life and dialogue, every day-to-day life. And also we have many efforts of church unity, ecumenical dialogue, and living together in peace. So His Holiness is giving this gift as a special recognition to the values of India. He is recognizing with this is nothing personal. I am just a common person with ordinary capacities. I never even thought, even dreamt about cardinalship in my life. So it is a recognition for our land. It is a recognition for the values that we live. And so to go ahead and to do my responsibilities in the best way possible, I need your prayers, I need your support, I need your moral encouragement. And with this gesture, I feel comfortable, because I feel that you all are with me to support me in this noble responsibility. And I was in Assisi before coming here to pray for, especially for peace and peace in the world. And peace is, as I mentioned, for the fruitful attainment of all the efforts of Pope Francis, and also for the peace for all of us, for India, for all the world. We know that there are many problems of war and unrest in the world. So it was, Saint Francis of Assisi is a saint of peace. And so I prayed there. And not only I prayed there, your Honorable Governor, I also took a souvenir, special souvenir for you, the cross of Saint Francis. That is a copy of the model of the cross that talked to Saint Francis, built my church. So these, before I come here to wish, through this gesture I would like to wish peace for you, your family, and for our nation. This was also the day before I come here, I took it to His Holiness, telling that it is for you. And His Holiness personally blessed this. And so this is the gift that I would like to offer to you and all of you, and with the wish that we, our world and our beloved India, we reign in peace and joy in the coming years. May God bless. Thank you. Archbishop Kakat also brought a special gift from the Holy See with the image of Mother Mary and Jesus as a gift for the Honorable Governor, as well as a token of gratitude. Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah. Thank you. Now I also call upon Your Grace Archbishop Roland Das Marcas, Archbishop of Saint Mary Major Basilica, Cardinal. Again, another cardinal. Like it seems that twin cardinals are sitting together. Please.
Honorable Governor, First Lady, Her Eminence Philippe Neri, Archbishop of Goa, Auxiliary Bishop, all honorable representatives of this very beautiful land. Actually, it's my first visit in India. And today I was thinking about this very historical moment which we are living together in these days. Our delegation with His Excellency Monsignor Peñapara, substitute from the Secretariat of State. And I was thinking that with Archbishop Kakat, we are representing some kind of contrast in this new conclave which will take place 7th of December, because Excellency Kakat, he's representing the biggest state as a population in the world, and I'm originally from Lithuania, and I'm representing the smallest country. We're only 3 million people. It will be a small village in this region. But the church is like this. It's not about numbers, but really about the quality of the people, I would say, because I will bring with me from this journey two things. First of all, the kindness of Indian people, and I start to know this kindness of Indian people knowing Archbishop Kakat, because we spent 3 years of our studies in Rome, and in him I found really very gentle, very polite, very holy person. And we continue our service in diplomatic missions in the world for 20 years, and this relation remained between us, and we were very happy to continue our work as well in the Secretariat of State in different positions, and this friendship was growing till this moment as well, and it will grow during the years. And we were touched, really, all our group, we were touched by the kindness of the people of this land. And I think God gave to you a very special gift, which is not so easy to find in the rest of the world, and that your nation is able to have this dialogue between different people, different religions, is the expression of this very special gift of God, which you have and you have to treasure. And the second sentiment and thoughts what I am bringing from this journey, it's the visit of the holy relics of Saint Francis Xavier. In Rome we have the right hand of this holy man in the Church of Jesus in Rome, and I was coming different times to pray for the missions, looking at this apostle's relict, and it was a very touching moment to see the body of the saint who left his country, went to India, and spread the gospel, the beauty of the gospel in this land, among these people. And he died here and remains as a symbol of the peace, the symbol of the holy life. And Monsignor Excellency George Kakat is a fruit of this mission, because Javier, he came from Europe to make evangelization here among the nation. And now Excellency Kakat, he is a child of this land, and he will work for the universal church. So your motherland is giving now a new missionary for the universal church, and it's really very, very touching to see this. So I want to thank all of you for this very precious time for us, which was enriching us of understanding of the church, of the nation of India. And I want to really, with very warm sentiments, to wish to your country and to all people, and especially to Governor of Goa and Archbishop, to continue on these paths of peace and collaboration. And when there are dialogue, there are no place for conflicts and for the things which are dividing people but not uniting. All the best, and God bless you, your families and your nation.
Thank you, Your Grace, Archbishop Roland Das. Now I request Srimati Macy Das, Private Secretary to the Governor, to propose the vote of thanks.
Good morning.